Welcome back, family and friends, to another episode of Independent Joe. Today, I will be reviewing or tasting and giving my opinion on Nulu, part of their experimental finish series, honey. Nulu bourbon whiskey finished in honey barrels. Now, this one in particular is finished in for 4 months. I think the normal finish time is like 2 months, but this is a pick from the Justin's House of Bourbon. I got it from them off of I believe Bourbon Outfitters. But yeah, I mean, it says single barrel select, but then it's finished. And then the experimental series, if you know the experimental series, which it even reads on the back, they put straight bourbon whiskey. Straight bourbon whiskeys are put into various wine, brandy, and cognac barrels for months at a time, and then they taste it to figure out how they're going to blend it. But this says single barrel on the sticker. I don't know if their stickers just have that on there, and they're like, well, you know, it is what it is. But I mean, this is a finished product, so single barrel wouldn't really apply. But anyway. We know that it hopefully will taste good, and that's all that really matters. The single barrel and all that other stuff, well, I guess doesn't really matter, I guess, in the grand scheme of things, unless you care about that type of stuff, which it varies. But anyway, so 116 proof, pretty good. I have 2 other honey type whiskeys, well, 3 other, but 3 others. I got the Garrison Brothers Honey, which is really low in proof, so 80 proof in comparison to this. It's very low. I also have a 3-chord honey pick from El Cerrito, and then I have the Belle Meade Honey. Those 2, maybe the Garrison Brothers, I'll send it as for fun to Darrell Stewart. Good friend of the channel, good friend of the community, real awesome guy. I'm going to be sending him some. He's going to send me some of his honey barrel stuff, and then I'm going to send them to him blind. Hopefully he sees this and he sends me the ones that he's sending me kind of blind, so I don't know which ones they are, and then we'll taste them maybe on a live stream later down the line. But yeah, so back to this right here, Nulu. It is part of their experimental series. I have a few bottles from their experimental series. This one right here is finished in 20 port barrels. Again, El Cerrito is the pick from this one. And I think it's just what they put on the sticker for single barrel, even though it's technically not a single barrel. But it is what it is, because every one of these stickers say single barrel, but they're finished. So maybe somebody in the chat can maybe educate me on what the parameters of a single barrel means. But anyways, this one right here is a bourbon whiskey finished in sherry apple brandy barrels. I am not particularly fond of this one, although this one from El Cerrito is pretty good. I did send this in one of the challenges that I did with another channel. And yeah, so they appreciated the flavors. They liked the flavors. It wasn't their favorite, but it was right up there. So, and this one right here, I got high hopes for. I mean, 116 on this one, 117 on the 3-chord. As far as I'm talking about the honey ones that I've tasted already, and then the of course Belle Meade is like around 115 point something. I think around that area. So these are going to be a pretty good matchup, so make sure you tune in to that live stream whenever that happens. I don't think it'll happen this weekend. I might not go on this weekend. I'm thinking about it, but the following weekend for sure, possibly we'll have that with these products. So if I get Darrell's and I get him these samples, which I'll get him these, so we'll see. So the color, again, what I expect or what I usually see in a lot of these honeys, it has that like honey look to it, like you just sprinkled honey inside of it, and it's got that kind of like subdued color to it. It is coating the glass pretty well. Pretty nice aroma to it because I smelt it a little earlier. You do definitely get the honey from it. Very little alcohol influence, just a very nice, sweet, like a lemony honey. Like if this was like I was gonna take some medicine for a cough or something, it has that without the medicinal portion of it. It's a really nice smell to it. Again, you got that lemon twist, and then that drizzle of honey inside of it. Cheers. I'm gonna go ahead and go on a taste. You don't need to watch me smell this forever. All that influence, the flavor, really nice, really coating on the mouth. Tasting rich, deep honey in that. Again, that lemon is coming through, has a little bit of a tangy flavor to it. But again, overall, what you're getting is honey in a glass. Really, really nice going down. A little bit of warmth in the chest. Really nice flavors. You get a little bit of light oak on the back end. I wouldn't say charred oak, but I would just say like a popsicle type wood flavor to it, where it kind of on the tongue, but you get a lot of that sweetness. And I don't know if, again, single barrel, I don't know if it's from those cognac barrels or those brandy barrels or those other influences that are in this from the bourbon, straight bourbon whiskey that is used to make this. As far as what it says on here, again, single barrel, I'm confused on that, but again, it just probably means that they picked what overall barrel was going to be finished in the honey barrel. So for the remaining 4 months, it's a very light finish, though. It doesn't last extremely long. I would call it a medium finish. But what's on the tongue once you drink it, once you sip it, is just a really pleasant, nice flavor. This is, if you buy it from Justin's House of Bourbon, is north of $100. So it's hard for me to recommend it, but I did recommend recently the Discovery 7, which is also north of $100. So yeah, I mean, it's up to you as far as what you like, what you're willing to spend on whiskey. This is unique, as are all these experimental type series finishes that they have here. I really like this one. How do I compare it? I don't, because this is 20 port wine barrels, of course, and then this is just honey barrels, and then you get that taste of honey. So if you like the taste of honey, of course, and you like Nulu, because it is, unfortunately, this doesn't have a age statement on it. This right here is, I'm assuming, because from some of their other experimentals or their normal one that I guess they did at the distillery and they released, was at, I believe, 112 proof, and it was finished for 2 months. Well, this is a different one where it's finished a little bit longer, and it's at a higher proof. So again, I'm not sure what they were selling at the distillery. I got this from Justin's House of Bourbon, but at the same time, if it is something that, if you like, love, have a passion for, or want Indiana whiskey, could again range anywhere from let's say 4 years to 6 years, and then yeah, I mean, it's I would check the distillery, maybe try the lower proof one there at the distillery, if they still even offer these. I'm not sure. I don't live near Kentucky, so I had to order this through Justin's House of Bourbon, through Bourbon Outfitters. So again, totally up to you. The finish isn't, again, that long. So, but what you get once you sip it is a really nice flavor. The only thing is you're going to keep going back to it to refresh that flavor. And as you keep refreshing that flavor, the bottle will be going down and then it's gone. So, but it is nice. I'll give it that. I would give it a thumbs up. I would give it a recommend for me. Again, I like the color because it looks like there's honey in this bottle. And I like the flavor that's coming from it once I sip it. Of course, again, it doesn't last that long. But hey, can't have everything, right? Nah, maybe. But anyways, appreciate you all for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. And also, again, my Patreon's up. So if anybody would like to support the channel to help me make these videos and go further down this rabbit hole of whiskey with you and bourbons, feel free. It's up to you. I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in again. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, depending on when you're watching this video. Have a great night.